We're done, chat. We're done for now until it doesn't work, and then we're upset. Alright, so today I didn't go to bed last night. I'm super tired. I helped someone move for like 8 hours. They paid me in pizza. My room is in shambles. I have a box. I have a box full of things that I can't show on YouTube because I'll get in trouble because they just wanted to get rid of it all. So I have a box of like 20 bottles of really, really old flammable water for YouTube. And that's pretty cool. So I have all these I have like Johnny Walker whatever label, fancy label, and then there's like a bunch of cool looking bottles. So it kind of worked out. But the big payment was the pizza because I mean like you don't do anything without pizza. Oh right. We're playing Magic. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. So we're playing Slimefoot, Phallid Transplant. It's a 2-mana 2/2. It does not have landfall. You must play a Swamp or Forest. Fetch lands work with this if you have Urborg in play, so they sort of double up on that. The drafting things are kind of cool, but it's just like black-green, mid-range, beatdown, removal spam. No sweepers. Maybe we could change that. I mean, I guess... a bunch of land-based ramp. I'm not running Mana Dorks. I don't think I did that last time. I can't remember. The person in chat with the photographic memory will have to recount that specific thing. But I can't remember. But I don't want to play Mana Dorks, alright? In protest, we're not playing Mana Dorks. Not even the good ones, which is all of them. So, no 1-mana 1/1s or whatever. Which leaves more room for cool, spicy, grindy 3-drops, right? Because everyone loves grindy 3-drops that you cannot play on turn 2 because you don't have any 1-mana mana dorks. But that's okay. We're going to play a slow game, and we're going to play 4 games, and all of them are going to be 20 minutes, and everything's going to be great. And, yep, so that's what we're doing. If I fall asleep, I'd tell you to wake me up, but you don't know my number, so. You don't know my number. Only my my $100 patrons have my phone number. Yeah, spicy liquid. That's good. Now, flammable water is better. Grindy 3-drops with no mana dork? Chad, I think 1-drops are really good. I think 1-drops are really good, Chad. I'd be the first in line to admit that I also don't think I put the Surveil Land in my deck. Ah! Okay, there's something about the Surveil Lands that when you're deck building, they put them, like, face down in the sheet of cards when you're looking at them. Oh, no, wait, that would just make it easier to see it. Alright, whatever. You know what I mean. Whatever, you know what I mean. It's just like, for some, it's always the Surveil Lands. For me specifically, they're the last ones I put in, and I always forget to put them in. I don't know what it is about those that I just can't, like, I can't do it. Go on, Ghost Vacuum me. Oh. Alright, is this a swamp when it enters? Does anyone know? I don't know. Oh, it is. Alright. Told you. This is funny. Fine. So, the best card ever? Man, look at all this priority. Look at that Ghost Vacuum priority. Oh, and then they randomly pushed entered halfway through the turn. Interesting. New and improved. What is that? What is that? Why is it black? Opponent, why is it black? What's going on there? Oh. Yeah, alright. No, no. Gotcha. Does this make sense? Alright. It's the play they made. Bloop. Alright, bask in the might of my... Ooh, well, I mean, this is so late stage, right? Like, we're not... It's like late stage. We're just not there. Alright, I'm gonna take that. No, I'll just take that. So, Mana Drain? No, they can't have Mana Drain. It's actually not a counterspell, alright. Well, I mean, it is, but it's not like a crazy one. It says haste, right? It does. But they don't have extra mana to go with it. But I can't kill it, can I? Oh, I can. Hold on. Yes, I can. I can't forge this till 3. Kind of an awkward turn. Yeah, because I can't forge. It's a little dummy goofy. It's alright. Tana, hello. Opponent sends it. I will take it. You got it. I didn't even look at the other 2 things. Double strike and vigilance, huh? Yeah, so you get a dark ritual, you get a ancestor recall, and a lightning bolt. So I don't really want to play against any of that. Let's look for something that I can cast with my exile 3 cards or sack of food. Yeah, it's just 3 mana. This is funny, but it has to be one of these 2. One counter each creature you control, one counter comes to target. Bloop. That's right, opponent. You look at that. So I have to play this. I have to. I don't know what my opponent's holding. Oh, right, the Ghost Vacuum. Right. It was sporadic because half the turn it wasn't working and the other half it was. Oh, they didn't do it this time. I swung this time, but the priority was still. Oh, they have a reason to use it. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So early? What do you mean? We're like 10 hours into the stream. You missed my spiel about not going to bed last night and helping someone move for 10 hours and getting paid in pizza. That's why my stream... I mean, the stream is early. I never stream this early, but I gotta go earlier than... Wait, whoa, what? Food, 3-2, treasure. Huh. Surprised it's not like anything else but that one. That one's weird. I guess it is what it is. So I can play this, but I can also not play that. But it's so good to play this, I think I should play it. Like, it's actually just so good to play this. Yeah, no, we're gonna... Bloop. Grindy 3-drop. It's also a land. That is a ramp spell. You can't convince me otherwise. Gonna send that there. And 3. Alright, so our opponent is in the better colors in a stage like this, but... I mean, that's life, right? Can't have everything. Did they miss a land drop? 5? I think my opponent missed a land drop. Yeah, they did. Okay. I guess I did too, right? Yeah, I did too. But they did find one. They have a treasure token. They can cast their commander again. I can sack with Gitrog, but then I can't kill this. But I mean, these... I don't know. Am I like super... Oh, maybe I shouldn't have swung, huh? Because of a land chance? I mean, it's only 4 damage. I'm not losing my mind. Not losing my mind, chat. Milled a land. Ugh. Ghost Vacuum's in play, so there goes Reanimate. You know, why not? Alright, so I think I should do this anyways. Because this card is, like, good. This can probably... Oh, but the Ghost Vacuum. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, so I don't get Slimefoot. Where X is a sacked creature's power. Alright, so just 2. But they can actually exile Slimefoot with the ghost thing, but I suppose it's not too big of a deal. My opponent is at 7, but they're going to draw 3. They're going to draw 3 here. I do not play that because I didn't play my land for the turn. So I have to say yes, otherwise it's just ghost vacuumed. But if it isn't... No, if they just mess it up... we get there. If my opponent just doesn't ghost vacuum. Yeah. They just don't ghost vacuum, you know. Alright, I mean, yeah. So, boop. Opponent apparently didn't eat my Slimefoot. And if they did, I could put it to the command zone anyway, so it was free to test them. And they didn't do it. They didn't do it. They didn't do it. Alright, so River's Rebuke, everything I did is down the drain, maybe? Does that trample? Nope. So, boop. Just, can we have a game where you don't River's Rebuke? Is that a thing Blue can just, like, not do for a game, please? I mean, I think that would be kind of generous. I deserve to be not River's Rebuked for once. Bro, this Ghost Vacuum is really annoying. Alright, so we have double removal. Or whatever. This is not drawing 3. I feel like this is good. Oh. Bro, how is not, like, how do you not just Ancestral Recall twice? My opponent just skipped out on 6 cards to kill this. That seems like completely insane to me, but alright. I don't, yep. You got it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can cast this, but then if it just... Okay. So, play this pre-combat, right? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We leave up the thing because, again, my opponent didn't do the thing. This is not a sorcery. Opponent just, like, didn't do it. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Wait. So, I'd have 2 mana left over. Can't cast any card except Reanimate, which doesn't do anything. So... Alright. They do that, sure. Yep. Get rid of... Okay, it was actually Galaxy Brain to not target anything. Or play anything, because now that Gristlebrand's in the graveyard, we're in a standstill until I make a move. Because they can't activate the ghost thing, because I'll do the thing with stuff. Alright, so we can take 4. There's a lot of things that can go terribly wrong. But my opponent has to do one of those things. Alright, they finally did the entire reason you play loot for the first time. That flickers it. Okay. I will play this, and I think we beat Lightning Bolt. Again, I can't actually reanimate anything. So, yep, you target that. This does have flash. I mean, it is an instant, so bloop. They're Dedge on board. Activate the Ghost Vacuum. You gotta do it. Oh man, wow, opponent, you're out of your mind. Alright, so we discard a card, bloop, and I'm gonna put another stupid scary card in the graveyard, and I'm really gonna send it home that this thing is a thing, this stuff. That goes, I feel like my opponent's Ghost Vacuum usage was a bit sus. I mean, even if you flicker this, it's still lethal. And then you have no mana. I don't think there's any card in Magic except, like, block, lightning. So Pact of Negation could do it. Okay. Fauna Shaman. Yeah, that's true. Actually, Fauna Shaman with this, it is another grindy card too. Oh, genius. You're right. We're all about that grind. We're all about that grind. So I have exact mana to use my stuff. So now my opponent like actually needs to do something, or they're just edge. All right, all right. My opponent did thinkies and then just like didn't do anything. So it is like a whoever goes first is in trouble. But there are windows, like there were windows where I couldn't have the like I didn't have the mana to use this, and then they could have like pew 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 and like I mean no, we're not breaking the bank, reanimating Slimefoot to sometimes draft a card that has like chat. This is the person. No, it's not. It's not the person. It's not the person. All right, it's not the person who clowned me the other day. It's not because they had a Jace profile. I don't think their name was this. I have to go look at the video. It's not them. Oh no, I'm so nervous. All right, no one drops. I'm not. I'm not running them. Ah, okay. Yep. Okay, this is probably the last thing I expected. Alright, enjoy your 4-minute Slimefoot, you fool. Oh. I mean, man, I wish I didn't do it now. Like, I really wish I just didn't do it. Man, I wanted to play this. Was the 20-minute grind fest. We were looking at it, chat. What is this? It's yeah. So if we get there, we're in good shape, but we have to get there. So they're on the play. All right, they don't wait. Is that tapped or untapped? You're on the play, so it's tapped. We're good. Bask in my surveil glory. Well, that's in the graveyard if we ever reanimate. Bro, not playing 1-drops is like, you can just see the difference. It is a huge... Ooh, we want this too, don't we? Oh, we so want this. Oh, man. Oh, we so want that. Like, it's not even a card that it's in my deck, but it should be. White of the Reliquary, yeah, that works perfectly. So, now what? I guess I play Death Sprout? When does this do the thing? End step, creature died, blah, blah, tempt, blah, okay. So, probably a good idea to do this at sorcery speed, knowing how Schmeagle works. Oh, I forgot the white sacks creatures. Oh, they countered my ramp spell. I forgot. Chad, I forgot. I completely forgot. Alright. Oh, I completely forgot. I'm not coming back from that. I just got Golosed. I can just replay it. That was probably the worst thing I could have... I completely forgot. I mean, I could have waited. I could have done a lot of things. Wow. Alright. 20-minute grind fests are... we're not doing so hot. Alright. Okay. We could run 55 sweepers. We could just do that, actually. Because we're not playing to the board too heavy. It would work out. I want to let this trigger, but I also kind of like don't want to let that trigger, so... Boop. Yeah, this is a hand where... Yeah, alright. There's a lot of dilemmas. We also, yeah, we have major dilemmas because of that, right? Like, it's not just... Like, there's a huge ripple effect of not running 1-drops. Like, this is the kind of deck that you just sort of mulligan every time for one. I don't know. Can I just not do them for a day? Can I just not play green 1-drops? Can I just be left alone? Opponent does not have white mana or another land. Interesting. So, I think I'm just running out Yiggra? No, that's probably dumb. Let's just get some value. Even if it dies, I'm okay with that, right? Just poop out some value, chat. Look at that. Look at him. Look at him get there. Look, what is his name? Yavamaya Sefurfur. Yeah, look at it. We got our first Saproling. It took 57 minutes to put a Saproling into play. Oh no, wait. We flashed 3 in earlier. You thought you would trick me. You thought I didn't know that. Yiggra's pretty stupid in this board. Is it? Target creature is flying this time. Maybe? Yeah, of course it is. Probably should have did this first, huh? Oh, hey, that's good too. And then we play that and that. And make our opponent Sag. They just straight up took it. Alright, interesting. Opponent also said good game. I don't know if I'm dead. I don't know how I would be dead. My opponent doesn't have like a board that matters. That's not totally true. I mean, they're Mardu colors? Okay, yeah, make some 1/1s. That you can... sure. Why not? I thought these flied. I thought these had flying. Maybe swinging wasn't a good idea then. Doesn't this get, like, dummy huge? Like, caked up beyond imagination? Oh, opponent did it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have Crater Hoof, so we just play that. Get some random Saprolings. We can eat our own cards to gain life and grow Yiggra at the same time. Fungi plots. Sure. Let's play you. Oh, infinite cards. If only we were red with Faithless Looting and stuff. This is an instant, so I'm going to take it. And then we're going to play... We're going to play this. I'm not going to crack my fetch land right now, because my hand is full. Let's just cast a card that might do something at some point. Bloop. Alright, so there's a lot of problems that could happen here. Opponent gained life on my attack. The audacity. Oh yeah, this doesn't have Summoning Sickness. I could... Well, I don't have mana, but I could eat it immediately. Look at that. Look at that. Take a gander. I don't think I've played Ishin. I think the only Mardu me swingy at you cards was the new one, that alchemy one from like whatever. What's the race car alchemy set with the lizard? Is swinging even right here? Doesn't it make Yiggra like mass? Well, it's already a one shot, right? Like it doesn't. Let's not block with the commander. There's no reason to. I don't care if these die. It doesn't matter. Actually, I kind of like want this to die, so... Alright, looks like Yiggra's going down here. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. They didn't do the thing. Looked like they were about to do something. It is a 2020. Alright. So it was a very delayed GG. They said GG about 3 minutes ago, but we got there anyways. Give him a microphone. Let him preach his inner truth. Okay, so we have Liliana Reanimate. No grindy 1-drop to make this faster. No Dark Rituals yet. Grave Pact is good. I mean, I like this hand, but it has to be... I don't know. If my opponent... No. Okay, this is also... I mean, I could keep this. Like, that is a button on the screen. but I mean, not gonna do that. So I really want to. Oh, don't make me do it. Whatever. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, come on. Okay. Whew. Bro, we have dodged. We have dodged the 1-drops. We have dodged the 1-mana 1/1s from green today. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they know I don't have it. Maybe my opponent had it and they're just like, oh, you didn't play one, so, you know, I won't play mine. We have dodged the Minodorks. It's actually insane. Alright, so do we swing first? Of course we do. I don't trust my opponent as far as I can throw him, so. No! Alright, this doesn't actually change anything, does it? No, I mean, it'll still do this, right? That's fine. Just not gonna give it the old nummy wummies. Alright, take that one. Can this sack lands? Nope. My opponent moused over this creature, giving me a little bit of anxiety there. Don't know what that means. Oh, opponent. That's my job. Wait, they're doing what I want. Grindy 3-drop matchup that takes 20 minutes, and no one had a 1-drop. This is exactly what I've been trying to get at. I'm not allowed to complain. Suppose because I'm not looking for anything, I'll just play my land first. Let's see what happens. This is interesting. I can cast it whenever I feel like it. So I will, actually. I didn't swing. Does that matter? No, maybe. I don't know. It probably did. That's my bad. I saw a 4-mana instant, saw 4 untapped lands, and my blue-white control brain was like, oh, you just pass. You don't have creatures. You're... That's not allowed here. Okay, that now there's that. Okay, this is non-token. Bloop. I think they would play this anyways. It's not like they're trying to deal with Slimefoot specifically. That's right, you pass the turn. Go on. Yeah. Alright, can play it again, do stuff, but I'd rather maybe not do that. Just like play this. Well, no, let's start here. And that one. I had to read them. I had to read all 3 of them twice to make sure. And then send it. I think I'll play the Server instead of my Server, my assembly team. I've also noticed my opponents have been floating a lot of mana. Like they're just not spending their mana, but they have things that are castable. I've noticed that today, lately. Or, today. Alright, so they got a 7, which is namely not Gristlebrand. That's right, you kill that 2/2. Go on. Go on. Go on now. Go on now. Oh. Ooh, can I kick it? No. I could just play this. I could just do this first. Seems like swinging first has made my opponent do things. Not this time, though. This just sitting in play seems annoying, so we're gonna do that. It can also potentially hit a land, which I can't say I'm upset about. Or I could turn my own creature into a treasure. That's one way to ramp, right? Surely. Tragic. Why did they Dark Ritual out Shieldred? What do you mean? Are we... Wait a minute. Is this me from, like, Earth 2? Black-green? Making weird plays? Didn't go to bed for 2 days? Is this me from Earth 2? What even is this? Oh, this is a dinosaur. All right. This is a dinosaur. I'm so confused. Wait, did they actually have 5 mana, though? Are you... Wait, okay, so they cultivate it at 3 mana, which puts you to 5. Alright. I didn't complete the Rubik's Cube before my opponent roped out, but it's sufficiently scrambled. Yikes. Oof. What is that? Beginning of your upkeep, this deals 1 damage to each opponent, and then you gain that life. Cool. I have not seen that before. I can't say I have, at least. That's kind of interesting. That's like a really reliable way of doing that. Interesting. Like the Blood Artist kind of stuff or whatever. Do we just minus Liliana here? Probably? Is that what we're doing? So the only card I can cast, so... Yeah, I'll just send it. Well, we really need a land. It's rather important that I find a land. I did. Oh my goodness. Let's get rid of... Probably Ulamog, right? It's just not getting cast. So, yep. And then we can play this and have Meat Hook for 1, which is not very good, but it's the best I can do, so we'll just have to deal. I have Final Parting Reanimate next turn, actually. Hold on. Wait, we might be fine here, because I'm at 6 mana. Alright, good thing I saw that. Good thing I saw the entire reason I played this card. Alright, so they have 1/2 of that combo. They're gonna need to draw the other to do stuff. Alright, so bloop. No, chat! No, no, God. Oh my God. It's fine, it's fine. My opponent has no cards in hand. It's okay. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm not gonna draw a bunch, I'm just gonna do it once. I mean, I have the card, I have Final Parting. I'm not looking for additional cards. I could have done it for like 4 though, but it's fine. It is fine. Everything's okay. But if yeah, this was probably the worst thing I could have done, honestly. Okay, so Final Parting again, as in for the first time. Jeez. Gristlebrand or Voltborn. Gristlebrand is... I don't really know why I would think about anything. It's always Gristlebrand. Reanimate. That's my hand. If only we had Animate dead. Tragic. It's alright though. And we pass. So they have 1, 2, 3. And yeah, it depends on their draw here if they can kill Gristlebrand. Alright, they cannot kill Gristlebrand. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's just not enough. I don't really know the idea of swinging with this, so I'm going to block it. I feel like this favors me. I just gain a bazillion life. Opponent gains 5? What are they at? What are they at? 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so they can kill Gristlebrand. It probably is a little too late. But, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I could have not blocked. Could have just not blocked. Not going to 1, that's stupid. Alright, can we win with the cards in hand because of Necropotence is the main question. So we can blow up this, and then... No, we can Meat Hook it. Yeah, we're going to Meat Hook that for 1, because I don't really usually get to play this card, so I'm going to do that. And I'd rather not spend life on my Marsh Flats. So, let's just do this. And do I draw cards with this? And if so, why and how many? 3, 2? Very close to dying because of Sorin? It feels like a little bit of a mistake. I'm not going to pay any life here. Just feels like a mistake. Want to make some food. Draws apparently nothing. Let's get rid of that. I have Beside You for the Exquisite Blood. I do have that. I will play this as a 5-mana card. I feel like maybe they drew a removal spell, but who knows. Now that their Sorin is dead, I feel a little bit more comfortable maybe drawing like 3 or something. I don't know. I do need to actually win the game. I have Phyrexian Arena. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. I don't know. It might be too low for anything to really matter. Tragic. Okay. That reanimates something. It was not going to do it this turn, apparently. They gain 3 life. They flip that. They can deal 3 damage, which is... well, you know, 3 damage. They do 4 damage, excuse me. 4 damage. Alright. Not sure if I have any outs at this point. I feel like I don't. Blowing either of these cards up just feels like a lost cause. I know, is Verdant Force good here? Probably not. This gains life, but I can't use... Oh, I can! I can use it this turn. Hold on. We're gaming. We're gaming. Exile a creature from your graveyard. Sack 2 saplings. No, I can't use it this very turn. Alright, I can't use it this turn. So I just pass. Land, please. Yes! They drew a land. Okay, alright, so we let that resolve, and then they do nothing, and then we do nothing, and then we go to combat. Oh, chat, are we turning it around? Turning around. Doesn't do anything. This thing, sure. And then play this. I have things I can do. I'm willing to play that. And I think Craterhoof is basically lethal next turn. It's very easy for it to be lethal. Sure. I have to Beside You. Unless this already triggers. If they already trigger, then I guess I'm a dummy, but, like, we'll see. Like, if I gave him the trigger, that was obviously very stupid of me, but, well, here we are. I don't know if this still goes off. I don't know. I should have blown it up in response to the rabbit, though. That was... Okay, it doesn't work. Doesn't work. Let's do this. Yep. Oh, chat, we're turning it around. Oh, man, we're turning it around. Okay, so Craterhoof for 8. No, for 7. So 49. Dedge. We did it. We did it. Oh, we did it. Oh, we did it. Oh, I got my 20-minute grind fest. So, I think there was... What, did I made a grave mistake. Was this the game I made a huge mistake? I feel like it is. What was the mistake? Oh, the final parting. I cast the wrong card. Yeah, that was a grave mistake. Alright, it's Ral Crackling Wit. I would kill it and draw more cards. So I guess this is it. This is it. We will... Bloop. And there's no such thing as Lightning Bolt. Shove aside. Alright, Lightning Bolt anyways. Whoop-de-doo. I can play this. I guess I will. Actually resolved, too. I don't know what I'm digging for, so I just draw 2 here? Yeah, just draw 2, that's fine. Alright, so it's Necropotence versus the World. We've been here before. We have been here before. Opponent proceeds to do nothing. Cool, cool. Love to see it. Let's play that. I'm okay with casting magic cards here. That's fine. One island in play. I don't even know if this is counter-worthy. Opponent says it is not. Let's get a forest. And we draw 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we draw 2. It's also life gain. Yeah. Endure the wrath of Necropotence, opponent. You Ralzarek player. Oh, shoot. I think I got a sequence that lets me skip a step. Ah, I did it. Chat, I did it. Rubik's Cube is solved. There it is. Alright, another non-blue source, and no Ralzarek. I feel like the draw go against a Necropotence is usually not a good idea. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't really care if they counter this. Yeah, my opponent doesn't even counter it. I don't think it's even right to counter it. Opponent agrees. Because they didn't do anything, I will just play this just to play it. It's fine. Nothing I did this turn is of major concern to my opponent, in my opinion. And it appears to be the case. Although it looks like there is a burn. Oh, no. Alright. The old Brainstorm Shuffle. Probably a basic island. Yeah, look at him. Look at him go. We'll stay at 6. Is there anything that's bad? No, not really. I like all the cards. I don't want to get rid of anything. Well, that's probably the worst card in my hand now, so tragic. That's okay, though. So they didn't play Ral last turn. What does Ral do on 5 mana that involves not losing the game? Nothing. Spicy. Bloop. Probably go to combat first. Journey's not gonna get things done here, in my opinion. I'm gonna play. We're just gonna like cast cards that actually do. Well, let's swing first. Always swing first. Always send the damage. I think I will just like this doesn't unless they have mana drain. This would be the first window of mana drain. No mana drain. Does my opponent have spell snare drain? Counterflux. Ah, all right, spicy. I love it. We don't have Cavernous Souls in here, do we? I mean, it's not a swamp or forest, and this is a 2-drop, so it's not like... It does do pretty well at dodging counter magic, and that's not something I think I have to do. This is the first stock up I've ever seen cast in Magic Arena. Believe it or not, it's the first time I've seen it. It's like a $20 uncommon right now. Everyone's sweating over this. There it is. There it is in all its glory. My opponent picked very quickly as well. Not a good sign, not a good sign. Still showing off that free island information. I love it. Alright, let's go get some mana and do some things with stuff. We can keep getting forests because of Urberger. And bloop, instant. Now we take the instant. Pass the turn. Play land. They have 1 mana. So we're gonna swing. Looks like there's nothing. Looks like there's nothing. So we're gonna... Oh, I could have... Oh, did I make a huge mistake? Oh my goodness, chat. I said always swing first before you cast your spells, and that was probably like the worst time to ever have that actually come up in matter. My bad. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will do nothing. Let's draw 2. Could probably draw 3. I'll draw 3. Yeah, stock up is everywhere. It is. Yeah, it's making its moves. No, get rid of the swamp because of the Urborg. I mean, I'm still like locked and loaded to deal with. All right, this just makes 2 1/1s and lets him play another land, I guess. which is probably concerning. Yeah, now it's a bit harder to deal with this, but it's still possible. I have interaction. Reanimating over and over in this matchup is also kind of like not really that exciting. Because of the cards. River's Rebuke and Cyclonic Spadoodle. Cyclonic Spaghetti. Alright, they make a 1-1. And then I make my move. I'm not going to pay life because our hand in board state is the state in which it is. So we're just going to do this. Alright, they do some stuff. We kick. Do it again. Get Schmieded. The Schmieding has happened. And now we have Gitrog, which we probably should have had earlier, so that's my bad. I stuck to one law of physics, which is swing first, think later, and then that law came in. Yelled at me for my high treason. Alright, so we play this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could play this, but I'd rather not. Let's do this for... Oh wait, I shouldn't be doing this first. I should be crewing Slimefoot. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This has trample, and they did block just a 1-1. Either they forgot, or maybe they just want to take one less. Still no big deal. Okay, decline. Got our Stoof. This is a swamp we just played because of the Urborg. And I could play this, but I could also just do this. And this is the best part about this deck, what I really like, is when your 4-mana 3/1/1s on end step are like lethal. This is the best part. When you kill someone with Spore Swarm. How can you be mad? You know, like how life is good when you're Spore Swarming your opponent to death. Alright, that's the other Ral, and they have extra turn mana, so we could just lose the game right now. And knowing me, I probably just did. I have no answer to this, right? Nope. Oh, look! It's the extra turn! Wow. Crazy. Crazy how your opponent always does it. This doesn't kill it, right? Yep, nope, I've got nothing. Congratulations. Huh. I wonder if not casting this that turn is actually why I'm losing. I don't know if I would have killed them. I mean, they're at 6, but still, I don't know if it would have just, like, straight up won the game for me. There's a chance they don't play more Magic, and I actually get to play the game again, but it's not looking too good. At all. There are more 5-minute extra turns, as is tradition. Okay, so I lose my... We did it, chat! We did it. We did it, that's right. We beat Time Stretch. When was the last time someone beat 2 extra turns? Oh man, Time Stretch is usually legitimate door to nothingness. You don't even need a board stage. It's like, oh, 2 extra turns? Your opponent doesn't exist for like 3 years. House Meld was... I mean, House Meld in this spot isn't turning it around, and yeah, they just didn't have it. They didn't find... I mean, they either do or they didn't. They drew a bunch of cards, and this is the price of... I mean, this is the benefit of not instantly conceding. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think it would have... Alright, let me talk about this. Alright, so we managed to crawl through the trenches, and had some pretty funny games. The not having a 1-drop... This is actually a pretty good example of what happens when you don't put 1-drops in your deck. Yep, see you. Thanks for sticking around. When you don't have the 1-drop, your grindy 3-drops outside of Dark Ritual they look kind of funny, right? It's probably right because I didn't have them to accommodate that fact more. So I should have played twice as many, or let's say 30% more 2-drops, and then I did, so I could drop maybe some of these. Like, my ramp was there, but the ramp wasn't like green level degeneracy. So like, oh, the 10-drop, because I have all these land-based ramp spells. This'll work. But, I mean, not really. Like, I'm not doing the thing. I'm not playing the 1-drop into Cultivate, right? I'm not playing Kami or a Boreal Grazer into Flare of Cultivate. The other Cultivate. Like, I'm not doing that. So, those big goofy things just they just look goofy, and we just feel bad about that. But surprisingly, maybe because the bracket that Slimefoot is expected to play against, although it seems as though it's kind of up in the air. Maybe my MMR was high, and I won 2 games in a row, and then suddenly Bristly Bill and Atali are just like coming in left field, 100 miles an hour, stomping me back into oblivion, and then I go back down to bracket Slimefoot. But the other, my opponents, I don't think there was a single mana dork, and there were a lot of green opponents. Right, there's a lot of green opponents. I don't think I saw any turn 1 mana dorks. So if we can take that logic and just apply it to, I don't know, anything desperate, we huff the copium that maybe if you don't run them, your opponent's decks just don't have them, right? I saw a Lotus Cobra, and that Lotus Cobra did win the game, but it wasn't a Llanowar Elves, so that might be something to think about. But I highly doubt the 2 hours of like the amount of games I played. It's not a good sample size. But that happened. And I haven't seen that before. I've never seen that many green decks in a row not have it. It could be because your bracket is in a spot where people aren't respecting the 1-drops. So they're just not running them. Or they're not trying to blitz mulligan for them. Thinking, that I'm going to play the cool cards. That's not just another land on turn 1. Like maybe that's just a thought process because we're in the Slimefoot bracket. I don't know. But it worked out. This would be leagues better if you played them, right? It's the best thing ever to play them, But I don't want to hark on them too much. I already did. It's too late. But, just moving on from the 1-drops. The rest of the deck, I wanted my 20-minute Grindfest Dream Games. I didn't really get there. But it was fun. Slimefoot's a cool commander. The real Slimefoot is one of my favorite commanders, like the 3-mana uncommon 1/4 that makes saplings. So I just like this. Fungus is one of my favorite creature types. It's I just love fungus. Saplings, I just love all that. There's not really anything sapling-y going on here. Necropotence is, I don't really know where I stand on this one now. I know initially I was surprised it never got banned. Right, I looked at it and I'm like, why is this in the game? What? Dark Ritual Necropotence, you just win the game, right? But no, not really. A lot of people pay too much life, or it locks them out of playing the game, and then they die. This is sort of your pinnacle, top of the tower, purest example of the black player being as greedy as possible, rushing this out and then dying. Right, or not dying. The delicate balance of life for power is encompassed in this card, and this is a good, maybe one of the best cards in the game to sort of figure out how to navigate a game of Magic as a greedy, pay life for resources kind of player. This is just a really peak card, but Necro Dominance exists, and it actually draws, and Shieldred is in the game, and that cares about drawing, and that is a thing that sometimes happens. You have to have both cards in play in a singleton 100-card format, but, maybe Necro Dominance. I don't own one. I've never actually owned or crafted a Necro Dominance, because I felt like this was just always good enough in a deck where I'd want this one, and either of them. So, I don't know. Either or, you could just run both, You could run all the black 3-mana cards ever, and just because Dark Ritual's in the game, and be like, all right, surely, every time I have Dark Ritual, I will also have a 3-drop, because, I have so many in my deck. You could go that route, right? The Cultivates and stuff could just be more blitz scam, because I don't have 1-drops to blitz scam these, so I could just... But again, we're falling back in the same thing, right? I don't want to play the Llanowar Elves. This card's just doing that 3-fold in one explosive turn. It's maybe I shouldn't have been playing this, actually, to stay consistent with my mindset there. So, aside from all that, the big stuff just didn't really get played. The grindy 3-drops didn't come out fast enough consistently to feel like my power level was up there with the things that were actually trying to do that, or doing something more streamlined or whatever. But again, I didn't see any fast 3-minute cards out of any opponent, so we actually did get to play the kind of back and forth for the most part. There's other things that end the game before it starts, but that's like the big one. That's nice. Again, swamp or forest. I took out the pathway and added I think I added a basic or something. For some reason, I can't, in my brain, I always put the Surveil Land last in my deck, or I forget to put it in. I don't know why these stupid Surveil Lands just avoid my brain, but it is a swamp and a forest. It is a swamp and a forest. Final parting. Yeah, I would say, the more I look at this, the more this is trying to rush out something as much as I was trying to avoid doing that. It ended up, it's just the best thing you can do, right? If you want to win a game, you kind of have to do that. You just have to. You can't, like, play this draw, go, removal, creature, removal, draw spell, like, it's not, you're not gonna win the game, So, like, that's just not gonna happen. So I ended up having the best kind of things in the deck being the final parting bin Gristlebrain reanimate kind of things, or a Ygra where my opponent just couldn't do anything about it, and it was like a 25/25, or just these unabated, relatively swiftly placed into play things that your opponent basically has to answer immediately or they die, right? Not like Teferi, but sort of maybe like your third Siege Rhino in a game, because it was coming to crash, like that. But, yeah, I cannot recommend this Slimefoot because I didn't have the 1-drops. But you could just do that. You could just shave half of these stupid things and be like, and then you're good. You're good to go. You're flying. Cloud 9. That's all you'd have to do. And then I would say it's worth it, but those are just the best cards. Those cards that I keep saying I'm going to stop talking about, those are the best ones. Put them in your deck. Let me know what you thought about it. I'm tired. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.